Hello, welcome to my live stream. Thank you for joining, and please do well to subscribe. My major aim for this live stream, to be honest with you, because this is usually majorly the time, or let's say the hours I'm always free. So to to do the things I love most, yet. So that's why I'm soliciting with you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know it's not easy. I know it's not something. I know it's not something you can actually do, but please help me to subscribe to my channel, please. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm seeking for subscribers. That's majorly my aim for this live stream. Please help me reach. I need just, in fact, I won't say I need. I don't know. Before I say what I need, and at the end of the day, I won't be able to reach it. Please, I'm actually looking for subscribers. Alright, help me. Help me, please. Even if I happen to get 50 subscribers this on this live stream, I will appreciate it a whole lot. I just thought to myself, every day I must not be teaching every day. At least let me just seek for subscribers, for people to subscribe to my channel. At least it will help me to grow. Yet, so that if I'm making videos, YouTube can be able to recommend my videos. Alright, please, just 50 subscribers. Help me reach 50 subscribers. I know it's not easy for you, but please help me. Okay, my channel is parenting channel. I teach things about parenting. Please help me. I know it's not be easy for you, but please just help me. Help me to subscribe, please. And thank you for liking my video. Thank you so much. I want to say a big shout out to Bog Gaming 67. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, my live stream, this particular live stream is for me seeking for subscribers. Alright, I need people to subscribe to my channel. Please help me reach 50 subscribers. I don't know how that is going to be possible, honestly, but I believe it will. Thank you so much, Board Gaming. Thank you so much. I really need, this is just one of the things I needed at this point. To be honest with you, I needed this. You know, a lot of people sometimes when they come to people's um live stream, they'll just be saying things. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. The word of encouragement. Honestly, sometimes I barely have time for myself, especially now that it's on holiday. It's really crazy. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's fine. I'm just looking for subscribers. Please help me to subscribe. I'm not teaching anything today about parenting, anything. I just want to seek out for, let me just at least use today and seek for subscribers. Please help me subscribe to my channel. I know it's not easy for you. I know this might not be the type of channel you vibe into. Please just click the subscribe button, alright? And continue with whatever you are searching on social media. Please, thank you so much. Hello, Lilith, Victoria. It says rough day. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like I have a rough day. It's basically how my day normally is. Alright. I'm always stressed out at the end of the day. That's the thing. Sometimes I was on live stream the other day and someone was telling me that I'm talking to myself. You can imagine. Sometimes people don't know. Maybe as I'm live streaming at this point, it's not easy for me. Like, but this is the only time I'm always free from everything. Like, this is when I have time for myself. So I just use this to live stream. Then I sleep with it many times. That's what I basically do. Okay. So I just want you guys to subscribe to my channel, please. I know it's not going to be easy, but I believe that you can actually do something for me, please. I don't know, but I just need subscribers. Because sometimes, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but I need subscribers. And for those of you that like my video, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, please, if you still have questions regarding anything parenting or probably about anything at all, you can still ask, alright? You can still ask. What you do, all you need to do is just click on my my profile. You see the subscribe. They just click the subscribe. That's it. The subscription I'm asking for is not the one that you need to pay for anything. No, you're not paying for anything. Just click the subscribe there. It's just help to increase my chances of YouTube advertising my channel and all of that. It's still a small channel. My channel has not grown that much. It's just three. How many subscribers do I have? 100 plus. You get, so it's still very small. I have not even reached half of it, half of 500. I've not even reached 200. So you can imagine how desperate I am to get subscribers. I need people to join my channel. I need people to be involved in this thing that I'm doing. I know maybe I'm not perfect and maybe probably my video qualities may be poor sometimes depending on the network I'm using. So please help me to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, please. Lily, please subscribe to my channel. Bob Gaming, please subscribe to my channel, please. Okay, maybe. I'm actually at something. See, one of the things that made a lot of parents to sometimes make mistakes while raising their children is because one, they just they didn't have plans. They only have plans for them and their spouse. They just have plans about their finances. And also, they just, I don't know, they just have plans on how to acquire wealth, but they never had plan on how to raise their children. Okay? So, if you are a parent, also add your child in your priority list. Let them be the number one priority. Okay? Because a lot of parents now put, their businesses, their hustles, everything has they have made it, they have prioritized it at the point that they now forget the fact that even if the children they have at home, they should make plans on how to raise them to a certain standard. You get, to becoming the best adults anyone can encounter. See, it's one thing to have come across people, but it is also another thing to come across someone that make, or will I say, that will impact in you positively. Let me tell you, a lot of people, like everyone is saying, we want a better future, we want a brighter future. One way we can actually achieve it, if is back then when we were in school, when we were taught about human capital development. When you look at it, it's just, the society or the government investing in the youth. You get, trying to ensure that you get, when it's human capital, when you are investing in someone, is human capital in order for that person to become something greater in future. You get, because at the end of the day, the person, whatever that is, you know whatever that has been given to that person, the person will also give it back, you get, to the society, and even more. So now, see your child as, see, that's why they said your child, you can never quantify, like you can never measure your child with any asset in this world, is not measurable, because your child worth more than any asset at all you can mention in this life. Your children, your child, they worth more than any asset in this life. Go anywhere, go and ask anybody. I don't know, go and ask, look for the anybody you feel that you can confide in. Go and ask that person. Maybe you don't know the value, the worth of you having a child. Maybe you think what when you can, when God has added value to you, or when your life has value, is when you maybe have a particular asset, and maybe probably the child you have does not add value to your life. No, you have the greatest, in fact, I don't know what, because it's not qualifiable. You have something greater than any asset, any gold in this life. Because if you're trying to say what, if you're trying to quantify them based on assets, in future you get to find out that when you train that child well, your child will buy much more assets and gift you. Your child will send you on vacations. Your child will, like, there's nothing on earth you want, so long as you train that child well. There's nothing on earth you want that child will not give to you. You get, that is why they said you cannot say your child is worth this. You are using this asset, it's better you acquire this asset than raising your kids well. Go back and raise your child well. And if you have any younger parents, okay, advise that person that as they are making plans on how they want to make money, let them also make plans on how to invest that money in their children's life. Maybe, I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. Your children, they are your security. In fact, they they are your future security. Okay, let's assume you become old. Who will take care of you? Will that landed property come out from that place it is and walk straight to you? Will that landed property be calling you on the phone to check up on you? With that maybe story building, that building of yours, be calling you on phone to check up on you? Will even be in that same building and still be rotten. So your child is everything. They will give you joy when you see them. When you see them, they have maybe you have trained them to the point that they have established themselves. They have become something greater, greater adults, greater youth, people that are doing well in society. You will see joy from nowhere. You won't even remember the assets you have. Those assets may not be giving you joy, but what will give you joy is because you know that your culture, your reputation is no longer at stake. That at least, even if you happen to, you happen not to be anymore on earth, but at least your generations to come are secured, they are safe. Your child works more than any asset in this life. Make them your number one priority and invest more in them. Okay? Sometimes we say, just send them to any school that is closer. Let them just go to that school. At least if the school is closer to us. The only reason why you send your child to a school is because it's closer to you. You didn't even go to the school. When you went there, what your major concern was the amount, so that you don't pay. I know that we are supposed to pay based on our, what we can afford. Yes, that is okay. But when you can afford more, give them more. You get what I'm saying? Don't listen to anybody. Whenever you're making decisions, pick, or let's say make the decisions that will favor your child more. Go and write it down somewhere. Whenever you're making any decision in life, make the decision that will favor your children more. No matter what. If it's for you to compromise in order for your children to be, in order for your children to be better. If it's to compromise in order for your children to stand down. They are your future security. They will give you anything you want. When you don't have legs anymore, they become your legs. When you cannot see any longer, they become your eyes. When there is nobody, when all those your landed property, all those your assets, when all those your friends are gone, it is only your children that will remember you, and they will always speak up for you, and they will see that your old age you spent this way. In this particular thing, I just to seek for subscribers, but this my channel. This time of life, I must have something to tell maybe one of you, so that you know that in life, maybe the things we value the most are not actually the most important thing. When we, at the end of the day, we tend to neglect the most important thing in our life. Train your children well. Always make the decision that will favor them the most. Please, don't, I don't know what to tell you. Remember, when they said for one of the things that can help raise a society, a country, is human capital development. So one of the things that can help is sustain you throughout your lifetime, is for you to see to the success of your children. It's not for anything, it's to bring close to you. See, Let me tell you this thing now. Nobody told me this, but I got to figure it out. I have been looking at a lot of people, the way their life ended, the way they end their life, the way their life is, everything that is happening around them. I've made my research and I figured out that as a parent, go and write this thing down. If you want your children to always be running around you that on your when you are old, the best thing is invest in them now that you have the time. Now that you have the time to always, they are always around you, have the time to, you are telling them, you are teaching them. Teach them how to love, genuine love. Teach them how to care for their elderly ones. If possible, that's one thing I love about US. If possible, take them out for community service. Let them just involve them in some social community service that they will go help the elderly ones around them, maybe help the elderly ones maybe in their streets, in their community for free. That way you are building your child's your child's love for elders will grow stronger. Let me tell you, when you do this, even if you do not do this and do other ones, maybe, but teach them how to love. That's my point. And teach them how to care for their elderly ones. When you grow old, you become a princess and a prince. In fact, that will be when you will know that this life is sweeter than what you even think. If you want your children to take really, in fact, to give you all the cares you need at your old age, teach them now. Now that they are young, now that they are tender, now that they are still baby, teach them how to care for their elderly ones. Take them, if you have an elder around you that live around you that needs care, take them with you. Go with them. Go ask the person, how are you faring? Oh, like show concern. Then you say, oh, can we help you with anything? My kids are here. I and my kids, we are here to take care of you. How are you? I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. Oh my goodness. You say, oh, help him with this, do this. We are teaching them how to care, how to love, genuine love. When you grow old, because you have this is something you've taught them, and this is something you have shown them that they need to do. It is important, okay, that they don't need maybe an extra person to tell them, maybe go and do this, go and care for for your elderly ones. When you, that is their parents, will grow old, they will treat you like a princess. They will treat you like a prince. You will see this your son. Maybe probably you have, let's say, 3 daughters and a son. You see your son will say, "Mommy, please come to my place and stay." Your daughter will say, "Mommy, it's my turn." They will start competing. Who like every of your child will want you to come around and stay with them. It doesn't happen out of the belief. It is something, it is a love that you have taught them. Now it is an inbuilt, you have built them. Every part of them know that it is good to show love to their elderly ones. Let me tell you, I keep telling myself, one of the things that has brought me to the stage, or will I say to the point I am now today, is not because I am too perfect. I'm perfect. It's not because I'm pretty. You see, where is the pretty now? Look at me now. It's not because I am too knowledgeable like that. I'm a smart person, I know. In my own little way, in my own natural way, God has, created me. But I know what I'm telling you. When I was growing up, people who know me, go to my family, ask. Whenever any elderly person is in need of anything, once they come to my house, my father will point at me and say, "Oh yeah, take her. Let her go and help you and do it. Oh yeah, take her." My father will not even ask you for your permission. My father was also, "Go and help this woman. She wants somebody to wash clothes. Go and help this woman. She said her children that she's expecting to come back, they not come back. Her compound is dirty. I'll go and sweep. I'll go and wash clothes. There's what we call breadfruits. I'll go and help some of them. I help them to wash their breadfruits. I'll go to the stream. I'll go and fetch what, like, it's crazy. I'm telling you all these things. And now, my parents, especially my mom and my dad, I don't joke with them. Because now that they are old, no matter if they say headache, even where I am, I'm shaking already because my mom told me that she has headache. So I'm looking for a way to take care of her. I just want her to be fine. So all these things, I'm talking out of experience. I'm telling you what is possible. Because a lot of you might not know that these things, some things that you feel that are actually problems, are maybe the things that we neglected when we were raising our children. There are those little things we neglected, and before you know it, they have like they have seen it as part of life, not to care for their elderly ones, not to even care about anybody. What happened, what matters is your own happiness. They don't know that when somebody is talking about your own happiness, there's a specific aspect of your own happiness there that I don't want to talk about. I don't want to go deeper. But all I'm trying to tell you, as a parent that is seeing this video, as a parent that is listening to me, please go back. If you are a younger parent, you are very lucky. You are very lucky to hear this from me. Teach your child how to love, genuine love. Teach your children how to care for their elderly ones, how to care for an elder, how to respect an elder. Why we are doing this is not because, oh, at the end of the day, you are going to be at loss. No. At the end of the day, you yourself, that their mother or their father, will be the one to reap these fruits, these good fruits that you are planting now in your children's life. Because when you become old, because they know you've taught them to care for their elderly ones, they will cherish you. Like, they know that this is something they have been doing from day one when they are small. And now that is their own turn to take care of their parents. They will treat you like a prince, and they will treat you like a princess. I don't know what to say, and that's why each time I see all those people that says, "Hey, I want to live my life. I don't want to have children. It's just me and me alone." Let me tell you, at some point, those things are camouflage. At some point in those people's life, they will only say, "Hey, it's just me and myself and my happiness, my. Whether my children, I'll cut them off. I will do this one. I'll do." Let me tell you, what you give to your children is what they will bring back to you. Whichever plant, like whichever seed you planted in your child's life, that is what, when they germinate, like when they grow, that is the kind of fruit, like you start reaping those fruits. If you plant good fruit in your children's life, when they grow up, it's known as germinating in terms of plant life. When they germinate and grow and become like an adult, you start reaping the fruit of those seed you planted. I know you must be wondering, is this possible? How can this be possible and all of that? I don't know. But go back, sit down and have a rethink about the whole thing. If possible, go and research, go and make your research. Look for an elderly people, all those people that will say, my children, they abandoned me. Oh, for some time now, they've not been calling. For some time now, they've not been coming to take care of me. They don't even know how I'm faring. It is because at some point, go ask them how they manage, how when those children were growing up. Did their children grow up with them? How far did they engage themselves to be around with their children? Do they even have time with their children? Like, ask them a lot of questions. At some point, you will figure out that there is actually a point where that elder that you are talking to made a mistake when he or she is raising his or her child. I am not saying, like, I don't know. My own is, go and make research. Go to them, ask them questions. There is no, in fact, the truth is, you reap the fruit of your labor. Nature, this nature is powerful. You, at some point, you'll be teaching a lot of parents. That is why so many parents will always, so many families, they will have what is called get together. They, every time, every year, every season, like, they will make sure that everyone is back. They will make sure that their children are back. They will make sure that they are teaching their children everything about family. Family matters. Family matters. Family matters. Do you think they are fools? They are not. These people already know that at some point in their life, when they become old, there has to be someone, a younger version of them, that will look after them. And you think you want to live you yourself, you think you want to live your life. Oh please, let the nanny take care of them. During your own time, they will send nanny to come and take care of you. At your old age, they will send nanny. Since you have always chosen to be leaving your children alone with nanny, you don't want to have time for them. You don't want to teach them things that matter, the basic things. See, these basic things are things that I don't know. Sometimes when I'm teaching, I don't know how to express. I don't know how to explain it. You are always leaving them with the nanny. The nanny will do the work. Yes, the nanny is there. The nanny is taking. The nanny is doing a great job. The nanny is doing this. At your own age, at your old age, they will send you to elderly home, elderly people's home. That is where you find yourself, and the nannies there will do a great job too. The nannies at that elderly people's home will do a great job. You will not even see them. They will always be busy. During their own time, it was nanny, right? That we are taking during their own time. It was nanny, right? That you sent that we are busy taking care of your children, and you kept on telling your friends the nanny is doing a great job taking care of your children. When you grow old, those your children, in fact, God will bless them to the point that they will have all the resources, but you will still end up in the nursing elderly people's home, where that home where they take care of elderly people. That's where you see them, and they will be busy doing what you did during their own time, because when they needed you to be there, you were not there. You were busy working. So now they will be busy working too. So let the nanny that did a great job during their own time do the same job for you now that you are old. You guys should not mind me, like, but the whole thing at the end of the day, everything is just crazy. You get? It's not like I'm trying to be. I'm just. You remember that when God sent. What did God send? God sent someone to go and preach And that person was just like a radical preacher. The person went there and tell them, if you don't repent, the punishments will be, the person was just bold to tell them, look at what is going to happen to you. The person did not want to come and, paint the preaching and all of that and, talk softly. The person spoke to them and said, if you don't repent, you are going, in fact, your punishment will be worse. So that is what I'm telling you guys now. The irony is simple. The whole thing is simple. Imagine I'm training my children. Let's say, for instance, I'm training my children now, and I'm always busy. I'm every time I will tell my friends, the nanny is doing a great job. The nanny is doing a great job. The nanny is taking care of them. Don't worry, I don't even need to be present. The nanny have told the nanny what to do, and they're doing it. Every time you are going for a board meeting, traveling, leaving the children with the nanny, and the nanny is doing a great job. Believe me, you will grow old. You will grow old, and those children, and the worst part of it is God will bless them with resources, every finance they need, and they are going to send you to the old people's home, and the nannies there will also do a great job on you. And that time you will need them to always call you to care for you. They will be busy working because that was what you did during their own time. When they needed you the most, you were busy working, and nanny was doing a great job raising them. So now that you needed care, the nanny will care for you. You won't see them. It's not like they don't care. They do care, but it's just that you have built everything in them. You have planted that season of, the nanny. There has to be somebody, not them. There has to be somebody, but not them, that will take care of you. You reap what you sow. If you sow good seed, you reap good seed. If you sow bad seed, you reap bad seed. So that's just the thing. All right. So let me not forget why I started this live stream. Please subscribe to my channel. As if it's okay for you, subscribe. If it's convenient for you to subscribe. If it's not convenient, leave it. But all I'm saying is that if you want, remember, when you are old, you will need a younger version of yourself, which are your children, to look after you. So teach them how to care. Teach them about love. Teach them that family matters as they are growing. Always have family times. Now that they are small, make out time, even if it's maybe Friday or Saturday. Do a movie night. Let's say you and your family and your spouse and your children always have a movie night once a week. All right, with your family. Let them know that there is always joy when everyone is around each other. There is always joy when mother, the children, everyone in the family comes together to celebrate, to look after each other. Teach them those things. Let them know. Inculcate it in them. Let them grow up with it. Plant that seed in them so that when they sprout out, when they germinate, when they grow, become adults, they will always look back, to come back, to always call their father online every day. Some persons, let me tell you, why you are there crying that your children doesn't call for you, those people who spent their time teaching their children about love, how to care for their elderly ones, how to take care of to always value their family members. You that is sulking now, those people now, they are reaping the fruit of their labors, because some adults cannot wake up without calling their parents on phone. They will first of all call, mommy, how are you? Daddy, how are you? How is everything? All right, dad, have a nice day, have a great day, before they will start going for their day-to-day activities. It doesn't happen out of nowhere. It is what their parents spent their time for years to plant in their children's life. It is the seed they sow in their children's life, and now they are reaping it. Their children cannot go about their day-to-day activities without even calling their parents, especially the single ones, in early in the morning, to know how they are faring. Who are you to tell me that you don't reap the fruit of your labor? Especially when you plant a good seed. What is a good seed? that one you feel. In fact, let me not go deeper, because sometimes when I try to explain a lot of things about this parenting, I tend to I don't know. I think I don't know whether I'm just being too, like explaining it maybe the way, as if I'm angry or something. The thing is, the way my heart is, you see it through my facial expression. How I feel when I'm talking, you see it. If it's when I'm happy, even if it's I'm talking about something that is, you will still see it. That's how my own self reacts. So you always see it on my face. So please, these things I've said so far, put it into practice and see if it will not work for you. Like I said, if you want your children to treat you like prince and princess when you grow old, start now. Teach them about love. If you're a younger parent, teach them about love. Teach them how to respect their elders, and teach them how to care for their elders, and teach them that no matter what they do in life, family matters. All right, always have a movie night, a family time. All right, you will see, if possible, if there is an elder around, take them. If the elder does not have anyone to take care of them, take them around. Let's say, oh, let's go and look after, let's go to Mrs. Mary's house, Mr. John's house, and know how he's faring. Let's just go and help him out and clean his compound. Let's just go and help him out, and let's bake a cake and take to him. Let's call him on phone and know how he's faring. You will see, because this is something that you have taught them right from when they were little. When they grow old, they will never stay 2 days without calling their parents. If you tell them that you are sick, you in fact, the way they will respond to you, in fact, it will you will see medical personnel coming to your house, that your child called them that you are not feeling fine. They will come and take care of you. You become a prince and a princess. But when you leave your children at the mercy of house helps, at the mercy of nanny to take care of them, when you grow old, and your excuse will be you are always caught up with work, you are busy at work, you have board meeting, you have this and that, during your own time, God will, in fact, God will bless them with all the resources they need. And the only way you see yourself, in fact, is at the elderly people's home, because there the nanny is to take care of you, because that is what you say when they are growing up, that the nanny is doing a great job. You told your friends, when they ask you, how are your kids? You say the nanny is doing a great job looking after them, while you're busy running around from one board meeting to the other, from one business to the other, thinking that is your most priority. I know we all need to make money, but at some point, ask yourself, what are you in this life for? What are you doing here? What is your main purpose in this life? So since you left them at the mercy of money, and the money is doing a good job, when is your own time to look after you? They will not look after you. They will send you to elderly people's home, and the nanny there will look after you. They will feed you, and when they are fair, and maybe probably when they are taking fast, they say the nanny is doing a great job looking after mommy and looking after her. The nanny is there, they are wonderful. This is mom, there are people that it was not even as if they were elderly people's home. The nanny is there, they are doing a great job. But whereas deep down in you, as an elderly person that is sitting down there in that elderly situation, that is not what you want. You just want for the Lord to care, to attend to as your children, the people you love. But you're no longer there. You're not busy with them. And money is to do this job at a certain time. Yes, I'm moving on for the question and say for the question. Someone you are already, you are just speaking to them, just speaking at it. And I really want you to understand the situation that you live. what you are doing to create for yourself, if it cannot attend to your freedom, if it do not help you to surround your life, what can you do? If you really have a problem, communicate with people lots of things. If you what you need to do is just hello, I want us to have a meeting. Everybody should come back. This weekend, I want to each and every one of you tell your sister, I send the meeting, I send the information to your sister and your brother. Tell me to come back and you have something to discuss with people before you know it. So children from so this work not and talk, they just about activities. They know the value of family. They know what is they know what is important for men or for youth to tell them to come back home. He or she has something important to discuss with them. Is it that not? So what do you need to do yourself? Something that good enough because something that God has already told us to do. Any aspect of this life. Because when I discovered that people are looking at me, they say, I wish you were doing this. I think I just said, I don't know what to do. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm doing something. So please, at the end of the day, I still need you to subscribe to my channel because I know that even if you happen to be someone that has refused to hear, or will I say someone that has refused to follow the right path when it comes to raising your kids, but someday, one day, you will stand And even if you didn't happen to practice it, when you're raising your own children, at least someone around you, you it will not be a testimony. You have to, use these teachings and let the person around you know that this is your mistake and this is how he or she should go about raising their own kids. So one thing I love about this thing I'm doing is because even in 1,000 years to come, I pray YouTube will be available then. A lot of people will see this and a lot of people will always learn from it. Okay, don't forget that I said when you are making a decision, make choose the one that will favor your child the most. It's important. All right, choose the one that will favor your child the most. All right, thank you so much for joining my channel. I have a loyal somebody here that is just watching my YouTube channel. I wish I would know who you are, honestly, to be honest. I wish I could just, even if it's a name, just tell me what is your name. At least I've been observing and I noticed that you have stick to this channel since from the onset. I wish I would know your name, know where the country you're seeing me from. Have you subscribed to my channel? If you are confused once you join my live stream, please ask me what I'm saying. I will rephrase it. I will tell you all I've been saying so far. Because my life, a lot of people that know me that will know that I love to teach. Right from when I'm small, I love to teach. So it has been part of me. So if you're confused, ask me and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. All right. If you're confused at any point, please let me know. Okay. Do you have a question? Any question for me? Hello, the Butterfly Garden 4816. Hello, thank you for joining my live stream. Where I'm located or the country I'm from. Well, I'm from Nigeria. How are you? What about you? Which country are you seeing this live stream from? See, for those of you that are joining now, I will advise that, let's say by tomorrow, or let's say probably from 2 hours from now, come back to my channel and rewatch this particular live stream, because I've said a lot of things. Okay, I've said a lot of things. So if you're joining now, you're actually joining late, to be honest with you. So I've said a lot of things so that you can listen. Very nice. I am from Minnesota, USA. We are still frozen here in Thief River Falls, MNUS. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you too, the Butterfly Garden. Nice to meet you. Honestly, I appreciate you joining my live stream. Thank you so much. Please do want to subscribe to my channel. This is a parenting channel, alright? All I talk about is I teach people about positive parenting, and today I'm actually talking about one of the major mistakes parents made, and at the end of the day, they expect a positive result while planting the wrong seed in the life of their children. And a lot of parents might think when you tell them that in as much as they are parents, but at some point in their life while raising their children, they plant the wrong seed. You get? So that was what I have been explaining. Like a parent that is always busy at work, a parent that is always attending board meetings, a parent that is always, very busy to the point that the life of his or her children depends on, the nanny. And every time she keeps on saying, or he keeps on saying, the nanny is there looking after them, the nanny is doing a great job. But this is the time that the children needed them the most. And now, these children has grown up to know that with these children are grown, and now their own parents who never had time for them then, back then, that left them at the mercy of the nanny, is now old. And now they are the younger version of that man, right? Or that woman, right? What do you expect the children to be? One thing about nature is that nature will bless them with all the resources they have in this life. But those children, those same children, will not have time to look after their parents. They will send them to the elderly people's home. And at the end of the day, they will say, those children will also say, the nurses there are taking good care of their parents. Do you think is by chance? No. Things doesn't happen by chance. There has been a lot of things. There has been a lot of patterns, a lot of things that brought to that took them to that point in their life. All right, and now their father, those mothers and those elderly ones are now saying, oh, my children don't have time for me. They just send me to these elderly people's home. This is not what I bargained for myself. I plan to raise my children, and they will become wealthy, and they will look after me. We will be at home, like they will be at home, and the children will come back and see them and all of that. Is because those children didn't do that because they don't want to, but they did it because they feel when someone is busy, someone needs to always be busy. Someone needs to always be busy with work and all of that. And if there is anybody that needs care and love, they need to send the person to a nurse or to a caregiver that will always be there. That is just the caregiver that will do the whole caring. You get? Whereas somehow they don't know that even those people that needed that care and love need, the most important thing is them seeing their loved ones around them and seeing their loved ones, showing them little loves that they need. Little love they need. So that's just the majorly what I thought about today. All right. So if you have time, go back and watch this video. So I'm actually going to title this particular video, the love you showed your little ones is the love you showed your little ones. I think that will be the title of this particular video. So if you have a chance, you go back and see the video. All right. Honestly, is water that is dropping from this thing, from the zinc. And it's crazy. His water drop is it rained, and the water that is dropping from up. I think the other people they use this kind of iron as their fence, and as the water is dropping, it's just hitting that part of iron that just went off from its normal position. So as the water is dropping, it's just like making that sound because from the roof is far. So as it's dropping, it's creating that noise. And thank you for asking. I will go back and watch. Yeah, please do. Please do. This particular one is actually an interesting video. Initially, when I started the video, I didn't plan to teach anything because I was telling people that I need subscribers. Like I basically started this live stream just to get subscribers. Then at some point, I figured out that people who know me already, they are expecting me to say something, to teach them something. So I had to like, I started up with conversation. Then I had to start teaching this particular thing I thought. So that's how I come about it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for sticking to the for staying to the end of this live stream. All right. Thank you so much for your patience, you giving me your listening ear, spending much of your data to see this live stream. I appreciate it a whole lot, and I pray you will learn a lot from this. If not, maybe I know a lot of you might be an elderly parent. There is no more time again for you to start, teaching your children those things. They're mostly adults by now, but I believe that you still have, son-in-laws, daughter-in-laws, and probably neighbors that are younger parents. So in one way or the other, I believe and I know that somehow you will also take this information to them and also help them to, become better parents themselves. All right. So thank you so much. God bless you. See you on my next live stream. All right. Bye.